Okay, hi everybody. In this video, I'm gonna tell you about the drawing, how I made it, and the movie that inspired it. Starting off with the background, of course. So here you can see me drawing some lines. These are my guidelines. I used some yellow because it's a bright color and it just pops out of there. So I just start drawing over the guidelines, of course, some really basic colors that I imagine to be in the palette. I don't actually make a palette on the side. I very rarely do that. But I had a photo that this picture is created from. I had it on the side. I had it on the side the whole time. And this drawing is very truthful to the original photo, which it was made from. So why I decided to draw this picture. I hadn't finished a piece of drawing in a while, and I just suddenly got inspired by one of my favorite movies in the universe, The Phantom of the Paradise, which is a cult classic, by the way, from 1974 by Brian De Palma. So anyways, here you can see that I've already drawn quite much. I was drawing all over the yellow lines, and now it's like halfway done. Yeah, okay. I had a lot of problems with the eye. I was not happy with the eye, the position of the eye, basically. But otherwise, I think it turned out pretty okay. I had a lot of ideas regarding this picture. I really like how the helmet turned out, though. But yeah, the eye was a little problematic. But yeah, it's not the same as in the original picture. It's made from a photo, actually. So it's not the same as in the photo. Okay, but I like it this way better. So here I'm using the brush that you mix the colors like that. I really like it. It reminds me of traditional art where I use where I do that with soft pastels. It really has the same texture as if you were using soft pastels. So I think that's really cool. Okay, so and the color palette, it's basically just from the original photo. It looks really funky right now because there's the yellow still coming from under. So yeah, The Phantom of Paradise is it's a movie from 1974, and it's kind of a mix of Phantom of the Opera and the Faust. It's a horror musical. I really, really think it has an amazing soundtrack, and I've been listening to it a lot lately. So that's a huge recommendation if you're into musicals and if you're into horror. If you're like into Rocky Horror Picture Show, okay. So the main character that you see right here is the Phantom, or Winslow Leach is his original name. But he's a very tragic character. But I don't want to give away too much because that would just spoil the movie. He was played by Bill Finley, who has sadly passed away since then. And I think he was the perfect fit. He was actually studying with Brian De Palma when they were kids. Like, I think that's a cool fact, because he went on to do a lot of movies with Brian that he directed, and Bill was acting in them. I tried to draw the cape and the mask, the helmet and everything, the clothes, the way they were. But sadly, all of the photos that they have of this character, they're kind of blurry, or they're just not up to the quality that we have nowadays, since the movie is quite old. But I think I did a pretty good job with it. So if there are some minor details that they are not how they're supposed to be, then I'm so sorry about that. But I think it turned out fine. All in all, I think colors are pretty important for me. I really like orange. I really like pink. I love purple. So in the different versions of this, which you can find on Instagram, you can see that there are lots of different color versions of this. So okay, here I'm just finishing some of the details. It's starting to look like something now. Yeah, and here is the leather. I put this nice, I used this nice brush to create the leather, but I didn't use it in all of the versions, just the one that I put up on Instagram. So here again, I'm mixing the colors. I really like that style, that it really looks like it was a soft pastel. I used to make a lot of soft pastel works in my traditional art. Yeah, so here you can see that the reflections are quite nice. I like how they turned out. I guess there could have been more texture in the hood and I mean the cape. Okay, and here I'm trying out some different styles, some different sparkles and lighting options. Yeah, and then I tried some different fonts. Of course, those are the ones that I drew myself. They're not actual fonts. Oh yeah, and the lightning. If you have watched the movie, you know the meaning of the lightning. Yeah, the lightning is quite important. And of course, music, notes. That's who he is. The Phantom writes music. And just the energy, the colors, the pink and all the bright colors, they kind of emulate the energy of the movie. So yeah, I ended up trying a lot of different things for this, and I had like 50 different versions of this. You can just imagine. I'm the queen of versions. I tried to go for a really realistic type of thing, but it still kind of emulates the style and the groove of the original film. Like it's not completely realistic still, I think. But that's fine. That's fine. But anyways, that's it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you watch the movie as well. It's really worth the watch. And see you next time.